Well done. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulties. But be on your guard as the wind can lead to bordures. As we've got the yellow jersey, we'll have to shoulder our responsibilities and set the pace in the peloton. But the main opponent today is the wind. Normally, we'd put a cross through this stage.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Finishes in the Rhone Valley are often the reserve of sprinters, and again this year, everything suggests that they will fight it out for the stage win. However, the wind cannot be discounted, and it might put a damper on the smooth mechanics of the sprint trains.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up!
He's an excellent puncher who also knows how to climb in the mountains. On the other hand, it's better for him that he finishes alone because his capabilities as a sprinter really are limited.
At the front, he's the best placed for the green jersey.
The first difficulty of the day is classified as second category. The riders will share 5, 3, 2 and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey.
Here's the positions over the last climb. He's the best placed rider in the climber standings amongst the breakaway. He's the fastest sprinter in the leading group. His teammates have already started the pursuit, no doubt aiming for a sprint finish. His teammates have positioned themselves at the head of the peloton. They will no doubt manage the gap so as to finish in a sprint. His teammates have positioned themselves at the head of the peloton. They will no doubt manage the gap so as to finish in a sprint. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. Flat stages. Little wonder that they're not shown in their entirety on TV.
The breakaway is 10 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
The head of the race is 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. His teammates are accelerating. They're no doubt readying the intermediate sprint. He's the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. He's got his team riding to set up a sprint finish. This is not the time to hang around at the back of the peloton. Stay well up front, guys. The wind is blowing hard, and there could be borders in the final portion.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
Last time checked with the breakaway. 1 minute.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, courage.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
There's 15 kilometers to go, and the peloton should soon catch up with the breakaway riders. There's a mass sprint brewing.
I'll go full out on the relay. Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Allez les gars. Allez,
10 kilometers from the finish for the leaders. It's going to be complicated. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite. Et voilà. Allez, go, go.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
5 kilometers for the breakaway. It should have enough of a lead for the stage victory.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Allez les gars.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. I'll go full out on the relay.
Bunched peloton. The red pennant. The sprint is on. Today's victory is for a sprinter.
Out kilometer. You've got to sprint.
He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honor. He will climb onto the podium to... We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment.
Great, guys! I wasn't expecting anything from this stage, and you bring home a podium place? Well... Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. It's a day in the mountains. The finish isn't decided at the top of the climb, but the route is challenging, and it's an important day for the general classification. I hope you're in good condition, because we've got to defend the...
Allez, on y va, on y va, on y va.
Hello and welcome to all. With such prestigious names as the Croix de Fer, the Telegraph and the Galibier, it is clear that climbers will be thinking about stage victory today. Some may even have ambitions to overturn the general classification, or, on the contrary, the desire to confirm their supremacy.
That's good enough, lads. There's no way we can lose the green jersey today. It's good.
whether on mountain stages or on hills, he's to be taken seriously as he climbs well.
Okay, I'll protect him.
His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out.
He's the best placed in the overall standings amongst those at the head of the race.
He wants to be in front for the competitivity classification. The first climb of the day, the Col d'Ornon, will just be a warm-up before the much more demanding ascents that are the Croix de Fer and Galibier.
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway. Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standings.
A very good climber and puncher, however, he lacks explosiveness.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
He does well on short climbs, but he can't really rely on his sprint qualities to hope for a win. The first slopes of the Col de la Croix de Fer are looming for the breakaway. In addition to its high percentages, the climb has the particularity of offering 2 moments of respite to the riders, with short downhill sections. Not enough, however, to make the climb an easy one. After this short descent, the race leaders will begin the second part of the climb, and you won't want to select the wrong gear ratio. With 1 kilometer at an average of over 11%, it is probably the most demanding section of the Croix de Fer.
There's not a lot going on. If this was a video game, I'd advance the clock to the last difficulty.
The riders will once again descend on their way to the top. A brief moment of respite before climbing the final kilometres of the Croix de Fer.
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway. We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up!
Another acceleration at the head of the peloton.
You'll have to up the pace. His team is moving into the driving seat behind. I think his team has taken on the chase in order to place one of their guys in the breakaway. Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist. His teammates have positioned themselves at the head of the peloton. They will no doubt manage the gap so as to finish in a sprint. A teammate is beginning to lose touch. Okay, we'll relay hard.
Allez, c'est bon.
relay.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez le maillot jaune.
The gap isn't changing much.
Okay, we'll relay.
The first riders are leaving Saint-Michel-de-Maurienne and are starting the Col de Telegraphe ascent. With the Galibier just afterwards, they've got 30 kilometers of climbing to do. The Col de Telegraphe is an 11.9 kilometer climb at an average of 7.1%.
The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads.
Allez le maillot jaune. Allez, vas-y. Courage, allez, courage. Allez les gars, courage. Les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez, on va le faire.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Allez les gars!
Understood. We'll take it easy whatever happens.
Allez!
1.5 minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
Allez, Bocquet. Allez, les gars, courage. Ouais. Lancez rien. Continue comme ça. Allez. Allez, les gars.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
There will be 10 points to be gleaned for the mountain standings at the top of the Telegraph.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front. The lead riders 1 minute 30 on the favourites. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
Go, go, go. Allez, encore, encore.
Riders will hardly have time to catch their breath. Only 5 kilometres separate the top of the Telegraph from the foot of the Galibier.
Here's the positions over the last climb. I get the impression that he's got his team riding in order to place a rider in the breakaway.
The percentages encountered during the first half of the ascent are comparatively acceptable, the slope rarely exceeding 8%. However, the second half is much more demanding, with kilometres at more than 9% and even 10% for the final one. He's attacking!
Okay, if the pace is too fast, we won't insist. I'll go full out on the relay.
Continuez comme ça. Keep it up. Vas-y, vas-y, Fromy. Allez, le maillot jaune. Vas-y, Richie.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Allez, courage les gars.
Lâchez rien. Allez, continue. Allez, les gars.
The riders will soon be at a spot called Plan Lachat, a short shelf which the riders should try to make the most of before beginning the final section of the Galibier, much more difficult. The Galibier is obviously classified all category. Points are therefore to be had for the first 10 at the top. The first one will pocket 25 points.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Les gars, les gars.
I'll go full out on the relay.
Bravo les gars!
Lâchez rien, allez. Lâchez rien.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
Okay, I'll wait for you. I'll go full out on the relay.
One kilometre from the summit, and one man has managed to put tarmac between himself and the other riders. He must now give his all to go over the top alone. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings. Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist. Here's the positions over the last climb.
Apart from a few hairpin bends at the beginning of the descent, the road into Serre-Chevalier is not very dangerous, and it will be very difficult to overturn the order established at the top of the Galibier. The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. Only 20 kilometres left for the stage leader.
The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads.
Plus vite. Allez, le Vai, plus vite. Dai. Sei un mito. Fisico. Dai. Non mollare. Hop. Allez. On lâche rien. Allez. On te suit.
Allez, vas-y.
On vient avec toi. Allez. Oui.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders.
The lead riders 1 minute 30 on the favourites. There are 3 kilometres left for the lead rider. He will soon be able to raise his arms. Less than 2 kilometres from the finish.
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line.
We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the yellow jersey. He's amongst the lead. He will climb onto the...
The podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. We should have... Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is a magnificent setting that is on offer today. The Col d'Izoard. With its final 10 kilometers at an average above 9%, the contenders for final victory will confront one another on a unique and sumptuous battlefield. Acceleration at the head of the peloton. He's a very good climber, but he prefers to ride at a steady pace. Acceleration is not really his forte, just like his skills going downhill, which are pretty poor. He's a rider who can put in a long day's ride. He has no real strengths or weaknesses, except the mountains. He doesn't want to break away to lead without him because of the combativity classification.
He's the best placed in the overall standings amongst those at the head of the race.
Watch out for him. He's a real puncher who can come out on top on any finish with a short climb, but he can also rely on a good turn of speed if there's a group finish. The first king of the mountain summit, the Côte de Demoiselle Coiffée, is classified as third category. There will be 2 and 1 points to be gleaned. A trifle compared to what the winner will pocket at the top of the Izoard, since points will be double there, representing no less than 50 points towards the polka dot jersey.
Yes, there's not a lot going on. He asked his teammates to up the pace. You've got too many teammates who've broken away, and that can't please him.
The intermediate sprint will be Barcelonette. As usual, there will be green jersey points for the first 15 across the line.
His teammates are accelerating. They're no doubt readying the intermediate sprint. There's not a lot going on. If this was a video game, I'd advance the clock to the last difficulty. His team is setting the pace behind. He's no doubt got his eye on this stage. You'll have to speed up in front. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standings.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
He's still got something in the tank. He's putting his foot down in the relays. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
One and a half minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites.
Okay, I'll follow any attack.
Here we are at the start of the Col d'Izoire climb, a mythical pass whose summit will, for the first time, act as finishing line.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
He's the highest placed of the climbers in the breakaway.
Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep. The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds. 30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey.
I'll go full out on the relay.
I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
There's an attack at the head of the peloton. The first half of the pass is now behind the men at the front. They will now start climbing the highest and most relentless percentages of the Col d'Izoire.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. I'll go full out on the relay.
Dai, campione!
Bravo, courage, on continue.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standing.
Allez, déposez les pédales. Allez les gars, courage.
Only 5 kilometers left. Go, go, again! Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist. Come on, hang in there. Only 4 kilometers to go. Come on, you're managing on your effort. You can relax a little bit in a kilometer. It will go downhill for a short while.
The lead rider is 3 kilometers from the summit. He can see the red pennant in the distance.
Keep going. 2 kilometers. You're okay. You're going to win. Go, go! One more kilometer of effort. Go on! Raise your arms! And don't forget to smile for the camera. Well done!
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly. Here is the winner of the Briançon-Izoard stage. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race favourites, and you lived up to the role with brio. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbours no particular difficulty.
Hello everyone. If the hilly, early part of the stage offers a great opportunity for baroudeurs to get away and envisage a stage win, they will have to join forces for as long as possible, because the sprinters' teams will surely try to catch up over the closing kilometres that are very much to their liking.
Still no breakaway? You're afraid of a Bordeaux or what?
The first King of the Mountains summit is classified as a Category 3. There will be 2 points and 1 point to be scored at the top.
You are 2 kilometers from the top. Here's the positions over the last climb.
The riders are at the foot of the second difficulty of the day, the Col de Sarro, classified as second category.
You are 2 kilometers from the top.
The intermediate sprint is approaching. It's an opportunity to recall that only the first 15 score points for the green jersey.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. That's good enough, lads. There's no way we can lose the green jersey today. It's good.
He's a rider who can put in a long day's ride. He has no real strengths or weaknesses except the mountains.
Okay, I'll protect him. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
There will be 2 and 1 point for the mountain standings.
Okay, we'll try to disrupt relays. We'll take it easy, whatever happens. His teammates are leading the chase at the head of the peloton. His intentions seem clear. Win in a sprint. You're 2 kilometers from the top. Well done! You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points. The peloton is 1 minute 30 behind you.
The peloton is 1 minute away.
You have 30 seconds on the peloton.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
10 kilometers. This will finish in a mass sprint. I'm counting on you to win the stage and strengthen our hold on the green jersey. Understood. We'll take it easy, whatever happens. Collective fall. It may create gaps. He's just fallen. It will be difficult for him to be part of the sprint. Okay, we'll relay flat out.
5 kilometers. The sprinters' teams are in control and a mass sprint seems inevitable.
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint. Okay, we'll attack. Okay, we'll relay flat out.
the red pennant. And the sprint is on.
Go, go, 1 kilometer. You've got to give everything in the sprint.
We can say that everything he is in. He will.
Great, guys! I wasn't expecting anything from this stage, and you bring home a podium place? Well... Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. Today...
We have the last rider at the start of this individual time trial. He'll do his utmost to produce the best time. Come on, let's give him a hand.
The time trial that awaits you will be difficult to manage. The route is very fast, but the climb to Notre Dame de la Garde requires plenty of energy. You'll have to have some reserves when you reach the foot. Come on! For now it's all flat. Concentrate on your trajectory. Go, go! It's important to keep those legs turning. Go, go! Stick to the tempo! Come on! Step on the pedal to regain speed. Go! Right-hand bend. After that, there's the intermediate time check and then a left-right to be negotiated. Go! 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 Stay focused! Come on! Keep a close eye on your effort. Try to keep something in reserve for the climb. You're 4 kilometers from the foot. You're almost halfway. Go! Go! Next bend goes right. Go! It will soon descend a little. Use it for a breather before attacking the climb. Go! 1 kilometer before the climb. Here we go. Don't panic. Find your tempo. It goes up for 1 kilometer. Go! Dig deep! Go! Go! can. Go! It's in the mind! Don't give up! Come on, it's over the top. The descent is very fast. Keep a clear head. Go! 5 kilometers! Come on! Now it's flat all the way to the finish. The next bend turns left. Go! Go! Come on, make sure you don't blow up. Come on! Only 1 kilometer left! Come on! Final stretch! Give it all you've got left!
He is in sparkling. He will weaken.
The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic. It's the final stage, guys. The main thing to grasp today...
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The final stage on the Champs-Élysées is always one of the most coveted. In the past, sprinters seeking the prestige of a victory in Paris have sometimes been caught off guard, but it hasn't happened very often. With the specialists who currently dominate the discipline, it's an even more demanding challenge. The riders will follow the Seine, passing in front of the Eiffel Tower, and will cross the Pont Royal before entering the prestigious circuit.
His teammates are accelerating. He's no doubt asked them to reel in the counterattack to avoid too big a breakaway.
Attack at the head of the peloton. The circuit goes round the Jardin des Tuileries, taking the tunnel. The riders emerge onto the Rue de Rivoli and return towards the finishing line. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. teammates have positioned themselves at the head of the peloton. They will no doubt manage the gap so as to finish in a sprint.
The breakaway is losing ground. 2 more laps. The end of this tour is not far off.
The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
The peloton is beginning the final lap. The sprinters' team will continue to set a heavy tempo to avoid attacks. Bunched peloton.
Just 5 more kilometers. Get ready to sprint. We must win to secure the green jersey.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
Last passage through the tunnel for the peloton. You have to be well placed. Riders who are beyond 30th will have too much to do to catch up and hope to win.
A teammate is down, but it's too close to the finish for help. Big crash in the peloton.
The final sprint of the Tour de France is on. He's accelerating.
Go, 1 kilometer. You've got to give everything in the sprint.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly. Here is the... He succeeded in avoiding all the pitfalls of the route while mastering his rivals. Here's the grand victor of this Tour de France. Consistent throughout this tour, he managed to score enough points to dominate his rivals. It's time for the best sprinter to receive the green. Always present at the front, we can say that he has laid his mark upon the race, and that this polka dot jersey is a just reward. With this jersey on his shoulders, there's no doubt that we should see him play a leading role for a few more years. We now welcome the white jersey of...
Great, guys! I wasn't expecting anything from this stage, and you bring home a podium place? Well done to you all!